Good evening to all dears in Jesus Christ. In memory of the suffering, cross, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, all Christians are celebrating Easter during the month of March and April every year. In this connection, I am pleased and blessed by Jesus Christ to explain the means of fasting as well as the benefit of fasting. Not only Christians, but Muslims, Hindus, family take fasting. The meaning of fasting is not to take foods. In Syriac language, saumo means fasting, where in Malayalam it is upavasikika. That means live together with God. Saumo rabo in Syriac is വലിയ നോമ്പ് in Malayalam, which remember our 50 days fasting. In Old Testament of Bible, the first father Adam also had fasted. When God ordered Adam not to eat the fruit from tree of life, and he accepted it, but when Satan encouraged Adam to eat the fruits on violation of God's order, Adam lost paradise where he led to death and destruction. Our father Abraham in Old Testament had also celebrated fasting, sighing and lamentation. But gradually people departed from God. But God has again ordered to the people through preachers that you must come near to him by fasting, lamentation, and sighing. When Adam violated the first fasting, all the people got anathema and death. To get redemption, God has deputed his Holy Son, Jesus Christ. As a result, all people got blessing and protection. When by fasting Jesus Christ won Satan from death and destruction, all human beings got re-entry to paradise. In the history of church, in different time, we execute fasting. Jonah, in Old Testament of Bible, we see that he fasted 3 days in the stomach of a big fish. For that we celebrate മൂന്ന് നോമ്പ്. In connection with the birth of Jesus Christ, we celebrate 25 days fasting, that is Christmas celebration. In memory of 40 days fasting of Jesus Christ and suffering in cross as well as resurrection, we celebrate 50 days fasting, that is Easter. The main aim of fasting is to control our emotion in physical, mental, and spiritual activities. For that, fasting is necessary. Physical is from foods, and spiritual means is of the worthless thinking, greed, and bad habit of our minds. During fasting, we must utilize our 5 sense organs, and we should control the interior daily practice of our inner eye. To reach near to God with good thoughts, spiritual growth is required. For spiritual growth, food control as well as fasting and prayers are inevitable. The literal meaning of fasting or upavasam is nearer to God. That means we When we celebrate fasting, we should have awareness of that we are near to God. When we celebrate or execute fasting, we must ask to us that where I am is. When Adam violated the God's order, he asked, "Where are you, Adam?" When Habel was killed by Cain, God asked to Cain, "Where is your brother?" The first question indicates the relationship between us and God, and the second question is the relationship between our brothers. To move forward, fortunately here, fasting, upavasam, lamentation, and sighing must be connected with the above two questions. When we understand the suffering, sorrows, and begging of our brothers, and pure love and help, then only we will reach to the completion of our fasting and prayers. We must remember that fasting is a return of life, like the return of the prodigal son. It is a golden occasion to be with God after throwing all our sins. If anybody execute fasting without love, he never gets redemption or release from his sins. Our prayers must be aimed in love. If prayers are not backed with exact love, the wings of it is handicapped. A fasting and prayers without love will never find the proximity of His Highness, the Lord's, God's, and the feeling. Rest in God. Thank you very much.